here in Babylon still. As expected, nobody has haven't no one's bought my truck yet, so I'm still lingering. And yeah, I've been dealing with some anxiety. I haven't been sleeping very well, so figured I'd go live to maybe get some distractions or something. So, how's everyone doing? Where's everyone at? Yesterday, well, a couple of days ago, I went out to Long Beach to hang out in some beautiful, and had the chance to, so that was cool. Ran into Nemo Nos. Hey Crystal, hey Cole, how you guys doing? Yeah, I ran into Nemo, and we got to hang out for a little bit, so that was cool. I haven't seen him in a minute. What's up, Babylonian Alvis? How you doing? What are you saying, Babylonian? Orale gue mas chingon. That's Spanish, and I don't know what it means because I only know enough Spanish to get stabbed in a bar fight. I don't know. That's all I know. I could get stabbed in a bar fight. I got that going for me. I could also haggle with a cab driver pretty good, but I can't understand all of it. I could get a dog to a veterinarian. I could do that too. I could order lunch. Having a conversation though, maybe not. Maybe not so much. But I've been today I've been cleaning up the van a little bit, trying to organize it because when I moved out of Nomad's Nest, hang on, I'm gonna plug in this light that I'm using too. When I moved out of Nomad's Nest, I just kind of threw everything in the van because I was in a hurry and should have taken my time. But now that's what I've been doing with my morning is trying to organize the van, get it all cleaned up. Donde está la mota? Where is the weed? I know how to say that. Where is the weed? Oh, I've almost got this plugged in. Bear with me. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Get that. Yeah. Oh, I've been staring at that light too long now. I see spots. Donde está la mota? I don't know. I don't have much weed actually right now. Housed up in Michigan, thinking about you often, dude. Still sing our old song all the time. Give me a dollar. Give me a dollar. Give me a dollar. Help. I need some money. Help. I need all your money. Spanish people probably would understand it unless they knew Mexican. I think that's all I know is Mexican. I make it to my off-grid in Seligman. Hey, that's cool, man. I've been to Seligman a bunch of times. That was actually the town. Seligman, Arizona is the town that the movie Cars was made after. Cartopia, that town. It was modeled after Seligman, Arizona. So if you guys ever want to go see that, it's right on Route 66. It's a pretty dope little spot. It was a cool little restaurant in that town. I used to know someone that worked there. Listening to artillery helps with anxiety. You know, I've been thinking about that. Like, shit. You know what would help my anxiety? Going to Ukraine. Because then my anxiety would make sense. From Oregon. Yeah, I'm from Oregon too, man. We're at in Oregon. Are you from, Dale? Can you get your kicks there? I think you could probably get kicked there. Like, the people there might kick you. We're at in Oregon. Are you from, Dale? I'm from Bend. I'm from Bend, Oregon. But yeah, for the last few days, I went out to Long Beach and I was able to hang out with a couple of friends and you know, see something beautiful because it's actually been a hot minute since I had seen really anything pretty. Um, Babylon doesn't have a whole lot of it, does it? So I was able to go and see some ocean, see some palm trees. Cool little van life community bumming around down there. Bunch of home bums, but they were pretty cool. So yeah, I might end up spending a day or two there after I sell the truck. So if anyone wants to buy a truck, hey Kristen. Oh, you're from K Falls, yeah, dude. I know K Falls, right off 97, like 97 Brothers, right here, bro. Merlin here. Is that the Merlin that I think it is? Like Merlin from Slabs? I remember you, bro. What's up, Vernon? Is a bunch of words that have so many meanings and is basically meaningless. Fair enough. Hey, Jeepsy, am I going back to the Slabs? Yes. I will be going back to the Slabs. I would like to spend Halloween there because Halloween's dope. Like Halloween is lit as fuck in the Slabs. Usually, last couple years it's been dead because of COVID, but usually Halloween is pretty fun. But yeah, I'm hoping to go back to Slabs, but I won't be spending the whole winter there like I usually do. I'm gonna be traveling around the Southwest. I have an old army buddy of mine in Lake Havasu. I want to go visit, and I'll probably spend some time there. Lake Mead is always fun. You know, Vegas is right there, so I plan on doing some exploring. Maybe hit up some places I've never been. City by Grants. Oh, Merlin, Oregon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know that spot. I just knew a dude named Merlin once upon a time from Slab City. So, but yeah, I know Merlin. Head to Mount Shasta, take some DMT, poke at the elves, and live beneath the mountains. Yeah, I think I need something stronger than DMT. It doesn't last long enough. Like it's pretty powerful, but you know, it's like a like a 10-minute trip. 10-minute very intense trip, but then you're back. It's kind of like the acid for Babylonians or the acid for a businessman because you could just take a hit and get fucked up and have one of the most intense hallucinations that you've ever had and then go to work afterwards. I want to go to Mount Shasta. If you take it orally is of masturation, more duration. Moss. Yeah, I've only ever smoked it. DMT. But hit me up. I'll be in the Southwest area around December, heading east right now, then back around. Hey, that's cool. I actually just saw your video. I was just watching it. You're in Colorado and about the cabin and stuff. So yeah, it'd be cool to link up. I'd be down for that. Ayahuasca could help you. Yeah, yeah, it could. The only problem with ayahuasca is like it's too long. Well, it's not too long of a trip, but at the same time, you're also like you got to have someone babysitting you because you're gonna be like throwing up and possibly shitting your pants if you're gonna be on a 2-day bender. So probably could help though. You're probably not wrong. Like I really wouldn't. I don't want to macro dose. I'd really like to microdose. I need to start microdosing again because that was probably the most helpful I've ever, like the most helpful oral medication I guess I've ever had for my anxiety. So when you're in Oregon, hit a brother up. I study mycology. Fuck yeah, dude. That's dope. I will probably be in Oregon next summer. That's my plan. I need to go. I need to go see some people. Big Sur is close to North Central California. I've been wanting to go down there for a while. Yeah, yeah, fuck yeah. I really would like to go check these places out in California, but at the same time, like it seems kind of futile without the income to really justify enjoying the area. I could go see it, but it'd be cool to be able to like go get a meal or buy a fucking souvenir or something. So maybe once I sell my pickup, I could take the van on some coastal excursions and before I head to Slabs. But there are some things and some people I need to. There's some things I need to do in Slabs and some people I need to see in Slabs. So that is definitely on my list of things to do. 17 watching, 7 likes. What's up, guys? Go hit that. Go smash that like button. Microdosing DMT in a book of 5 rings helps PTSD and or anxiety. Dude, I found so many things that actually do help with anxiety, but it's so temporary. Like it'll help for like a month or two, and then it doesn't. Even if you're still doing those habits, you made them habits. I do about 0.02, 0.03 every few days. Yeah, I was on it. I was on a regimen of microdosing LSD where I would do like a day on, 2 days off, another day on, or yeah, day on, day off, 2 days on, day off, day on, day off, 2 days on, day off, and it was pretty helpful. But you got to be careful with the L that you're using. Like gel tabs, gel tabs liquid is pretty much the only way you're gonna get a consistent dose. But if you use paper, the way it's dipped, it's not a consistent dose around all of the whole page. So when you dip it, like some hits will have more mics than other hits. So yeah. I have 0 liquid funds right now. I've been wanting to travel for many minutes. Minutos. Have you looked who into fasting to reset your system? No, that sounds miserable, man. Eating and sleeping are my 2 favorite hobbies, and I've only really been able to do one lately, is eat. I've eaten sheets of L, waka. That's cool, man. I've never macro dosed that high. Like, I did a 10 strip before, that was enough. Mushies for me. Mushrooms aren't bad if they're microdosed or even like ground up, put in a capsule. But I don't really like macrodosing mushrooms because I'll vomit every time. Like I eat them and I'm like, wow, these taste fucking terrible. And then I start tripping and all I can think about is just how bad they tasted. And then I throw up. And then I'm high as fuck. Liquid in the eyeball. Yeah, that's hardcore, dude. Hell, use your VA. They have campgrounds and all. No, I haven't blocked you, bro. I can see your comments. Mushies and honey, raw cacao, dried cranberries, cacao. I know that word. I know I'm saying it wrong too. Damn, I make a live stream about anxiety. Everyone's like, do drugs about it. That's funny. I have had mushrooms and chocolate, and that was probably the best way to have it. Like, cut the it cut the taste of it real good. Camp Pendleton has a really cool camp spot on the beach. So there's a couple of reasons I probably wouldn't camp at Camp Pendleton. One, I'm a disabled veteran, but I'm not 100% disabled, so I don't think I have base privileges. They used to, well, at one point under Trump, they were going to allow all disabled veterans to have base privileges. But then COVID hit and they just cut that off, and I don't know if it was ever turned back on. Also, I can't bring my cannabis with me onto base. Like, that's a federal crime. I would be facing federal jail. Like, hard pass. But I know that it's cheap. I know it's cheap to stay on post. Hot cacao. Yes, mushrooms, chocolates are great. Yeah, for sure. There's a spot, this dude in Denver I got some from years ago, and they were amazing. I actually did mushrooms from that same guy before that, and I ate 1 cap. It was a pretty decent sized cap, but I ate 1 cap, and I tripped so fucking hard. I figured it was gonna be like a little microdose, 1 cap. Bro, it was like someone dropped a hit of acid on it. There we go, I have sound now. Cool, yeah. I didn't block you, bro. If you're blocked, you'd still be able to see and hear me. You just wouldn't be able to comment. The people I have blocked, if you're watching, yeah, they can't comment. They can watch me, watch my ads, and get me paid, but they can't. They can't say anything because they lost that privilege. You know, that's what happens when you treat people like shit in my live streams or in my comments. I block you, and then I forget that you even exist. Raw fermented cacao, and liquid chlorophyll has worked for me, and I'm sure green algae and stuff like that too. You know what has helped me with my anxiety in the past? Um, Obviously cannabis, but um, aside from doing drugs about it, actually trying to identify why I'm so upset, like why I'm having anxiety, and sitting in those feelings for a while. Surrounding myself with good people who give a shit. That's always been helpful. Sometimes that's a little harder for nomads because we're always on the move and most of our travels are alone. But you know, it's 2022, so I can just hit up my people and be like, "Yo, I'm not feeling good. I'm pretty sad," and they've always been there for me. I got good people in my life. Hey Charles, what's up? How you doing? Living in Babylon right now, so I know how it feels itching to go back to the woods. I was saying that the whole time at the beach. Like, I just want to be in the woods. There's just people all over the place. You don't have any privacy unless you're in your vehicle. In the woods, you can have tons of privacy because you're out in the middle of nowhere. He'll use your VA to go. They campgrounds and all. Hey, what's up, Heath and Bobby? How you guys doing? It was free to feel better today. God bless you. Yeah, it sure is free. It's free to feel like shit too, though. Sometimes, like, you just don't have that much power over a mental health issue, like telling a diabetic not to be diabetic. Ugh. Yeah, the trees, walking around in your birthday suit and dumping like a big bear has worked for me. Yeah, that actually does help. Um, there's public bathrooms at the beach in Long Beach, so I was using those, and the whole time I was like, I just want to be out in the woods and dig a hole. We're good, stay positive. Your truck will sell, things look better, and look up. Hey, I appreciate that. Being alone and nomadic is awesome. Like most of the time. Yeah, most of the time it is awesome. Um, but I do want a tribe. I do want to have a community. So my alone time is precious to me, though. My alone time is for everyone else's safety as much as it is for mine too. Like, but I do like being alone. You're right. Laugh out loud. I'm diabetic. It's just about killed me. I'm dying from it. Truth be told, yeah, diabetes is a terrible disease. It's absolutely awful disease. So yeah, I hope that you're keeping that under control. People like this, it's just too common, so people don't really like to identify it as being as awful as it is. But my dad almost lost his foot because of diabetes. Like, this shit's terrible. Isaac, I'm sorry you suffer from this. I totally understand. Thanks, Sharon. You're a vet. You have one. They are just scattered at the moment. Yeah, I don't actually feel very much kinship to veterans these days. I hate to say it because I used to, but veterans these days seem to be like very political. It's hard to reach out when you tell them about your lifestyle, or you know, th- there's just a lot of divisiveness in our country, and I really don't feel like I don't know. A lot of the veterans I end up talking to have very different experiences in the military too, so it's hard to relate in that aspect. I don't know. Yeah, I know we have a community, and we should, and it just hasn't felt very healthy from a lot of the veterans that I know. It's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess it does kind of make sense, doesn't it? Because a lot of us aren't healthy. So getting us together, I want to surround myself with healthy people who communicate well and um, respect me and as much as I respect them. And that seems to be the trick, doesn't it? Is finding the people who aren't faking who they are. They're just genuine. And I have found that the poor are more genuine, and it's unfortunate, but it's true. They got nothing to hide. Like, yep, here's me in all of my shame, and like it or leave it, this is me. Whereas Babylon, man, Babylonians, they are not like that at all. They'll fake who they are until they can't anymore. Everything is divided. Yeah, dude. It seems anymore the world is sad, honestly. It is. It kind of breaks my heart. Like, what used to be our strengths is now our weakness. Like, us being a culture, a country of different cultures. That was our culture. We were a melting pot, and that was our strength. And we've seemed to have gotten away with that, like, or from that. We've seemed to forget that that was actually what made America great, was the fact that we were all different with different political views and different cultures and different foods and different languages, and that was okay. And yeah, a lot of us are waking up. Weed for Warriors, look it up. Amazing support group that are going city to city. I actually did this. It wasn't Weed for Warriors. It was a hike with like hiking with mushroom, like veterans going on hikes together, but you eat mushrooms before you go. That was pretty cool. He spoke about Kernville the other day, right? Yeah, so I did. Lake Isabella. Also, there's a Miracle Hot Springs, which runs right through the Kern River. It's a campground called Hobo Campground. Yes, I know that spot because I went there this last week. Jesus Christ, it's so interesting you would bring this up. That spot is what stemmed a lot of the anxiety I'm dealing with right now. That's so weird you would say that. So, yeah, there was this girl I was kind of seeing, and we were really digging each other, getting to know each other, and we had long, long conversations about our boundaries and about respecting each other. And it was it was at the Miracle Hot Springs, right past Hobo campground, that I found out that she didn't respect me, and she wasn't who she was pretending to be that whole time. It's so weird you would bring that place up. Crazy, man. Yeah, that's where a lot of that spot right there is where a lot of my, it's a sulfur springs. It smells like eggs too, which I didn't know that when I went down there, but oh, that's so crazy that you would bring that up. That's what's been bugging me is you end up liking someone who, why are people so deceitful, dude? I don't get it. I don't know what they gain from it. Have you tried Delta 9? It's legal weed. Delta 8, I'm assuming. Legal weed, eighth is $21 now in Southeast Louisiana and Denham Springs. Yeah, Delta 8 is non-psychotropic. It's basically weed without the THC. It's another Delta 8 is another cannabinoid in the plant. But I kind of Delta 9. No, Delta 9 is much better. No, I haven't heard Delta 9. But it's all diet weed. I like getting stoned, bro. I like the high. I think the high is what actually chills me out. Yeah, CBD. I've gotten some pretty good CBD strains though that were tasty and stuff, but they don't get you high, so I kind of like the high. Although I don't really feel it like I used to because my tolerance is so high. I don't feel the I don't feel the high like I used to. I don't even know the last time I really felt like stoned, unless I was doing some hallucinogen. Even if I take a tolerance break, like I'm so used to being high and what it feels like and what it does to me that I take a tolerance break and then I go back to weed and I'm stoned for like 10 minutes, 15, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I know what this is. It's 14% THC. Oh, a Delta 9 high up, Delta 9 with 14% THC. That's cool. I got a troll. Thankfully, the filter blocked him from being able to say his bullshit. But I got a troll, guys. I'm gonna block him real quick. Let's see. Cool. If you need free weed, you can come see me before you go to the slabs. I'm about 3 hours from you. That's cool. Maybe I will swing by, dude. I don't know how to hit you up on Facebook or anything, but we could arrange that. I don't smoke pot anymore. I feel better, honestly. That's cool, man. Yeah, it's not for everybody. Interesting. I wonder if they have 9 around here now. Yeah, I haven't heard of Delta 9. I've heard of Delta 8 before, but not Delta 9. Maybe I could look that up real quick. I'm gonna do it. Delta 9. What is Delta 9? Let's see. Let's all learn something today. The short answer, a chemical formula of Delta 9 is C21, H30. Yeah, yeah. This is the same as Delta 8, except that one of the carbon it says that twice. Okay, it is the same as Delta 8, except one of the carbon-carbon double bonds is in a different position. The majority of research on THC specifically looks at Delta 9, so it's the most well-studied and well-known form of THC. Interesting. Maybe I will check this shit out. Like CBD, people have associated Delta 9 THC with a number of potential medical benefits. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. So it's talking about like chemistry and stuff here. And here's the part, like, I love science. Like, science has always made sense to me because it's backed by evidence and observable experimentation. We can all look at a stone and be like, yeah, that's rock. So chemistry is the one science that I have always struggled with. Chemistry is the one that's just like doesn't make fucking sense to me. And I don't know why. I don't know why, because I love science, and chemistry is like there's so much I'm missing because chemistry basically explains the world. It's it's the molecules that are in us, like every element, every heavy element, light element. That's all chemistry, and I love physics. Physics has always made a lot of sense to me, but I've always struggled with chemistry. Yeah, like you stop by, like you to take cars some weed too. I have 2 or 4 ounces before you have good weed. You want me to take cars some? No weed since April. And no cigarettes for 8 days. But I've started vaping, so not a total win. Hey, but congratulations. You know, congratulations on no cigarettes for 8 days. That's huge. I vaped after my first heart attack too. I was vaping for about a year or so. And actually, my lungs did feel better. Like, I can't say it's better for you, but I can say I had more lung capacity vaping instead of smoking. But it's definitely different, isn't it? It's definitely different. That's one habit I wish I'd never picked up. Smoking. What an awful habit that is. Have you quit the cigs yet? No, I have not. I have not quit. I smoke a pack a day. Yeah, that's a lot. That's about where I'm at too. Oh, yeah, yeah, cause. Yeah, yeah, I got you. I could bring some to him too. What town are you in? Are you in like Joshua Tree area? Hey, what's up, Strawberry? Do I remember you? Remind me. Yeah, you don't like Dr. Pepper? Come on, man. It's got 23 flavors, and one of them is prunes. Yeah, Strawberry. I don't. I mean, I might remember you. I don't know. Did I know? Should I know you? What's your name? What's your name? Tastes like medicine. It's actually the second time I've heard that in so many weeks. I threatened to burn your camp down? Yeah, I don't think that's true. I have to get going, Zig, but shameless button. Shameless hit the like button. Nothing but love. Thanks, Levi. Near Ridgecrest. But I mean, Strawberry, if you did something to earn your camp being burned down, maybe you should wonder what you did. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, come get me. I'm so worried. Go ahead and get rid of you. Oh, fun stuff. I saw some Dr. Pepper Crocs that reminded me of you. Some Crocs? That's weird. Lungs definitely feel better, and since the smell has improved greatly, vaping is just a crutch until I can be 100%. Yeah, smoke free, nicotine free. That's kind of the goal, isn't it? Yeah, and the fact that, like, whatever Strawberry just said, um, the reality is all these people are wanting to kick Spider's family out of their home right after all this went down. So that's not going to be respected in slabs. There's children living there. That's the children's home. So as far as any deals made, none of my business. But if you think you're going to come to the Ponderosa and throw children out of their homes, nah, you're probably going to have your camp burned down. They just switch. They just switch to all these different profiles. How many fake profiles do they have? That's funny. No idea what happened to Spider, but Ponderosa is my favorite place. Yeah, Spider's on the run because he's a pedophile. So that's what happened to him. His victim found their voice, and he went on the run because he knows he's going to prison. So, but yeah, I remind me where you. Oh, you live near Ridgecrest. That's so interesting. I know someone else that's from Ridgecrest. Might actually be possible to head out there and hit you up because maybe I can meet up with them too. They're from Ridgecrest. They don't live in Ridgecrest, but I think they're gonna be there this winter, so that could work out pretty well actually. Yeah, Ponderosa is my favorite place too. Like there's aside from Spider, really good people there. And it's been my spot since long before Spider and Shannon ever owned it. I was going there before it was even called Ponderosa. It was called George's Camp because George owned it. But beware, I think there's gonna be more. I think there's gonna be more trolls on this live stream. No, I wanted to cook there. That's cool. Yeah, there's a. They cook for the. I don't. Slabs changed a lot. They're still cooking at Ponderosa, but obviously not Spider. It's gonna be Shannon. But yeah, Slabs has changed a lot, and not all for the good. I think it's been in decline last few years because of people like this troll that's trying to troll the channel. Yeah, a bunch of fictitious people hiding behind fictitious names, and they real people hiding and fictitious names. Like I am right here. Like my face is out here. I'm not hiding anything. Everyone knows my name. Like aside from Zig, I've got a real name that pretty much everyone knows too. Have to talk and text, cannot see to text email. But yeah, Uncle Tom Cat, like Slabs has changed a lot. I feel like the potential of Slabs is so beautiful. But the people, like it used to be, these people would have been ran out a long time ago. They wouldn't have been able to set up shop and get comfortable in Slabs. But those days are gone. Like people are, like the worst people are posting up and no one's doing anything about it. And yeah, it's been in decline the last couple of years. And I don't know if it's just Slabs that's in decline or if it's just the entire world. I kind of think it's the entire world that's in decline. What's up, Robert? What happened? I don't know. Just I have anxiety sometimes. Been dealing with some shit this week. Yeah, you don't even know where Nomad's Nest is. So good luck with that. Another fake profile. How pathetic. I wonder how many they've got. I'm gonna just end up blocking all of them on one live stream. It's gonna be nice. And then I won't have to worry about them anymore. Hey, whoever this troll is, why don't you hit me up on Facebook, dude? We can chat about it. We can chat face to face. That'd be fine. But that's how you know you've succeeded, is when you have trolls. Turn on TTS and make them pay to talk to you. But then nobody would be able to talk to me, would they? I honestly don't even know how to do that. I don't know how to turn on that TTS thing. What's up, Joyce? How you doing, man? You're about an hour east of Miracle Hot Springs, so I was just in that area. That's cool. I probably will go back. I will probably go back to that hot springs because I want to reframe it and have better memories there. And I found a couple of other cool things right outside of Kernville that the person that took me there had no idea were there, and I just recently found them. So I want to go check out a few other really neat, some really cool shit in that area. Hey, see you, Deanna. Catch you later. Congrats on the health getting better. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to Miracle Hot Springs and Hobo Campground, and I'm gonna reframe it and have better memories there than my first memory there, because I think I deserve to have good memories at beautiful places, not bad ones. Power Chat or Streamlabs are the two ways I know of, and everyone can still chat for free, but people that are blocked can only say something if you pay $2 or $3. Oh, if they're. Anyways, I don't know why that happened. I'm on Babylonian internet, but yeah, if they're blocked, they're not going to pay $2 or $3. They're going to pay $100 to say something. That's going to be their price if they want to speak on my channel after being blocked. But I will look into that. Cause is actually the person I usually ask about stuff like that. And I even have a speaker I could set up so they could hear that too. I thought I had Power Chat set up. Or, yeah, so I think I do have that set up. I don't think I have, I've never used Streamlabs before. I know that's what Cause uses because it works better on a desktop version of Streamlabs than the mobile version. So, and I don't often use my computer, although I am right now. Like, I'm live streaming from my phone, but I got my computer up too. So, Cause has done the TTS thing before. He would be a good person to ask. Yeah, for sure. I pick his brain about all sorts of YouTube questions I have. And it turns out yesterday when I was cruising up the PCH, the Pacific Crest Highway, Mac was also doing the exact same thing. Like, I saw his video and he was going to PCH, and we were right by each other. He had pictures of the Queen Mary and stuff out there, and I was just like, damn, I was out there today too. Power Chat is different than Super Chat. That's what I got. But yeah, Power Chat is the best thing for your buck, and they take the least from you. Interesting. I will have to look into that. There's a lot about like the monetization of YouTube I have not dug into. I've just been like rolling with ads and super chats. So yeah, I'll look into other stuff. There was a monthly subscription they were trying to pitch at me, which I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I'd rather everyone be able to see me for free. But 23 people in here and 12 likes. If you guys want to smash that like button, that'd be dope. Yeah, you know what? I will be. I am going to go back through Kernville. I liked that little town. I'm going to go back through Kernville, and I'm going to check out the... I'm going to check out the hot springs again and enjoy that. Monetization might get crazy soon. Twitch just did something to screw over content creators, and hopefully nobody else follows suit. Any hits on the truck? Not any good ones. I know nothing. Yeah, that's how you know you succeeded, when you have trolls. You're just wasting your time, bro. Every time you comment, I'm just gonna block you. I don't have energy for you. I don't care. You're not even on my radar. There's free campgrounds all up through there too. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it every time. That's what I do when I'm driving through areas. I'm like, oh, I could camp there. Oh, I could camp there. I can camp there. And now I have the van. I could park the van. My only problem right now is that I don't have a sleeping pad for my van. I don't have a bed in there, and I really need to get a bed. So that's my struggle. I don't know how I would sleep in the van yet. Free camping anywhere when you use a hammock. It's not true. It's not true. Even in a hammock, there's places that you can't camp for free. They'll charge you. But if you're on foot, there's tons of free camping. If you're in a vehicle like me, you're a little more limited to where you can camp. Like, Caveman has no problem finding camp spots because he could sleep under a bridge or in a bush or in a hammock in the woods. But for me, I gotta have somewhere to, park my vehicle. And like I was saying, right now, it didn't have a mattress for the bed, and the bed is like above the cab. above the driver's hole and everything. So I need to get some foam and cut it to size. And I've been looking at the foam, and it's kind of expensive to get like a 4 or 5 inch piece of foam. It's looking at like 150, 200 bucks. So that's unfortunate. But I am going to be building up the van, so I'll be able to do that pretty soon. I'm hoping. Foam is expensive right now. Yeah, dude, that's disheartening too. But I do need a bed, man. Like I need to have a bed, especially if I'm gonna be sleeping in it. And then the next step would be building a couch in there. There's a space for a couch where there used to be a couch, but some point someone ripped it out. So I'm gonna rebuild a couch and maybe even do like a pull-out couch, so I have two beds. Inflatable mattress might work if it's the right size, but it's not like a normal size space for one. And inflate with my back, inflatable mattress would be a temporary solution. It wouldn't be a very, very good one. Must be a big van. It's actually it's a pretty good sized van. It's got the it's a high top van, so you can stand up in it with a kitchen and and it's got the bed that you pull out, and it's above your head. It's like a high top van where the bed's up top. Not that fancy, bro. It's an 84. It's a 40-year-old van. It was actually a picture of it on the thumbnail for this video. A gray poupon. Might you have any gray poupon? Yeah, the van is the picture for the stream. That's the one. Thumbnail. Yep, that's my van. My van Phoenix. Hey, if anyone wants to chip on the mattress, that'd be cool. My links are in the description of the video, probably right below me if you're on a computer, or you'll have to go hunt for it if you're on your phone. But I think most people probably use their phone, don't they? What do you guys watch me on? Do you guys watch me on a laptop, phone, TV? What's up? How do you do it? Yeah, Cole, you're on a phone. I think most people probably do watch me on a phone. That would be what I expect. I am really looking forward to getting out of here, though. It's weird. I was looking forward to getting here, and now I can't wait to leave. Guess it's not that weird. Trolls are on their mom's PC. Yeah, like we don't know who that is. Like I said, that's how you know you've made it, is that you got trolls. Usually how it works when you're nomadic. Talking on the phone? Is that what you mean? Watching on the phone. I mean, I'm nomadic. I have a laptop. Dude, check it out. Let me I'll show you. See? I got a laptop. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna do the thing. Yep, it goes on forever. But yeah, I got some things. Now, when you get somewhere and think it's nice, then you want to leave. Yeah, I didn't think LA would be nice, but I did have a friend here I was looking forward to seeing, and turns out they're not a friend, so. Hey, what's up, Caveman? That's Caveman, you guys. Homesteading Hobo, if you haven't followed his channel yet, you should. He's going to be bringing you some homesteading videos, some traveling videos. Hopefully, chop chop. Yo, Caveman, long time no see. See, now everyone's gonna be, what's up, Caveman? Fuck that Zig guy. I always forget the name of the channel. Yeah, Homesteading Hobo. If you look at other videos, like the videos I've posted, I've had links for his channel in there before. Hey, I don't know if you saw all those comments, caveman, but apparently someone's gonna go mess up my house at Nomad's Nest. So little do they know. Slipped on the streets in LA, went to Venice Beach, stayed for a bit. Only place I liked in Cali was Monterey, California. Ate some L and chased seals. How's the nest? I have no idea. I'm here, bro. Oh, you're asking Caveman, how's the nest? So Nomad's Nest is my property. He hasn't quite named his property yet. He had some pretty good ideas, but so where's everyone at? What y'all smoking on? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. What? That's gonna be fun if they show up. Yeah, they have no idea what they're walking into. So, like, I did not leave Nomad's Nest unsecured. We'll just say that. Atlanta at the moment. That's cool. I've been to Atlanta a few times. Joey's the star. I am at home smoking Girl Scout cookies and getting ready to order good pizza. Yo, your Girl Scout cookies you dropped off to Nemo. We enjoyed that on my live stream yesterday. That's actually my favorite strain too. So yeah, appreciate you doing that, dude. Today I'm gonna try to get up the motivation to work on some video editing because I've been kind of putting that off. Um, but yeah, I've got a big video to start editing, so I'm hoping to get that out to you guys soon. Hey everyone, New Mexico is good, getting cold fast. Yeah, dude. Yeah, isn't it dropping down to like low 40s right now at nighttime? Upper 30s? Salmon pizza. I bet that would be good, actually. I do like seafood. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't like seafood, but I do. I've been thinking about selling stuff to travel. It's been literally doing nearly nothing for weeks. Yeah, dude. Start traveling. Then you'll be doing something. Traveling is traveling saved my life. Straight up saved my life. Yeah, caveman, I miss you, dude. It's not the same here without you, bro. Waiting for the troll to come back. He's probably busy making a new channel so he can say one comment. All right, I'm gonna take you guys outside, and I'm gonna take you guys outside and smoke a bowl with you. How about that? First time I traveled, I only had $100. Man, I thought that I had to be prepared and like, I thought I had to be prepared and have a bunch of money and stuff, but turns out you don't. I should probably bring my tripod too. Um, there we go. But when I left Babylon, I had a lot of money in my bank account, and now I would prefer not to. I like having just enough to I like having just enough to be comfortable. You know, my comfort level is different than a lot of people's. And here's my little smoking nook that I'll be hanging out on to burn one down with y'all. My little smoking nook. I like it. I like my smoking nook. This is actually where I spend most of my time here while I'm here because I like being outside. Being in the room is nice and it's AC'd and it's like a nice climate controlled box, but Man, it's been such like perfect weather. I like being outside more. Now let me find my lighter. I got a lot more people on the live stream today. I was live streaming yesterday from the beach and nobody wanted to watch that shit. Who going outside to smoke? Woohoo! What's up, kitty? Well, I'm back. Was at Wally World in Watson, Louisiana. I'm home now. Fuck yeah, dude. Have you found the Vandalin caves yet? No, I haven't, man. I have not looked for them. You just told me about that, I think, yesterday. So, all I did was come back here and then wake up this morning. You guys want to see how much weed I got left? Let me show you. Oh shit, where is it? Right there. That's what I got. Getting to be a Saturday. It's made by 5 Star Laboratories. Baton Rouge. Get on down to Baton Rouge. What's made by the laboratory? Then I'm gonna have to figure out how to get all this keef out of here because it's like real sticking to the bag. I do actually have some concentrate. I have some dabs that I could do once I run out of this flour, I guess. And I have a electric dab pen I could keep charged. It's just not the same. I like flour. But this flour isn't that great, honestly. It was a half ounce of shake for like 60 bucks. And it's trim. It's fucking trim. So if you go down Tampa, turn left on Ventura, turn right on Vandalin, and then go up the way you'll reach the dead end. You park there and find a path to it. They are soft sand caves people smoke at. That's cool. Which way on Tampa? If I go down Tampa? Oh, towards Ventura, probably. Whenever I buy shake from the shops, they're always just trim. Not in my experience, but this one was. Maybe California's like that. I've gotten trim from other states, and it was like buds only. So, but it is a risk. But that's what I got. So it was the cheapest. It lasted me the longest. Hell, I want me some peyote. Anybody got some? No, I don't have any peyote, man. Fresh out. Isn't this the coolest door? And that has like a door on it that you can open. And like, what do you want? like you're in the medieval times. It's such a cool door. I think we all want peyote sometimes. Later, bud. Heading into town. See you, caveman. Be safe, bro. Tell her I said hi. Give Buddy a pat on the head for me. Well, welcome back, toys. Yeah, you were mentioning shake. I got shake in Oregon a few times. There's this one dispensary that all their shake was buds only, or maybe it was the farms that did it that way. But what's up, D? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Usually just buy baby dunks now. Yeah, I've been getting some of that stuff too. It's also cheaper, and it's buds. A little bit more, a little bit more cleaning required to like get those little tiny stems off of there, but it's cheaper. I can deal with a little bit more cleaning. God, the carb on this pipe is so dirty. I need to clean it. So I got this little cleaning tool on my keys. Zag had fun at the beach. I see. Cute video. Yeah, Zag loves the beach because she gets to get the zoomies and just run around. By the time I filmed that, she was pretty tuckered out and just kind of hanging out with me. But the night before that, I took a laser pen and took it out on the beach. Nobody was out there, and I just let her fucking go nuts chasing this laser. She loved it. I can't get a video of it. It's nighttime and she's black. But yeah, she loves that shit. And she gets to dig. I don't think Waterboy will let that go down. Let what go down? What are you talking about? Make sure that you're live. Because I've done that. I've watched somebody's live stream and I've been like 20 minutes behind and commenting on what they're saying. And then realize like, oh shit, like I'm 20 minutes behind. I'm not even live. But I don't know what you're talking about with Waterboy. I told you in Caveman I love animals more than people, except you guys. Yeah, I like animals more than people too. Have fun with customers' pets chasing lasers. Oh, you have fun with customers' pets chasing. Oh, you work at a place with pets. I get pets come in. That's funny. That's a good idea. I do that all the time. Let me show you guys the view that I have here every day. Like, it's not honestly a terrible view. Aside from the fact that we're in a city, you got these cool ass trees everywhere. And this pine tree right here is enormous. That thing's so big. Like, I'm from the pine forest, and even I know that thing's huge. But we got palm trees. You can see that one off in the distance. There's my van, by the way. I work for a very large vet hospital, and it's my favorite job I have had in my life. You know, I've never really thought about what my favorite job might have been in my life. I did have this job, one of my first jobs ever, where I would walk through the woods and I would mark trees for the boundaries for loggers. And they would just drive us out into the woods and drop us off, and then we would just go walking through the woods like on a straight line with a compass and mark off all the boundaries so the loggers stop right there. That job was nice. It was so simple. You just walking through the woods and enjoying nature. It was real simple. It was a simple job. I think that might have been my favorite one. You get to see nature, like not just the foliage, but the foliage, animals, and I like this tree. We should name this tree, you guys. Except when I get euthanasia calls. Yeah, I bet that's not fun. I've been there when animals have been euthanized before, and that's, you know, very unpleasant. But yeah, for those of you that were asking, there's my van, Phoenix, and the bed is up here in this top part, and the living quarters is at the bottom. And there is a board that pulls out. It's in the front of the van, right there. There's a board that pulls out and slides back, and then I crawl up there and I sleep up top. And I need a piece of foam that I can fold up, so when I put the bed away, it's not just hanging off of this short bed, because the bed slides back in and it's about half the length that it was. So the mattress itself has to fold up too. So I need to get a piece of foam, and like we were saying, foam's really expensive right now. No, it's not. Usually all my accounts have a pic of the pet so I can see them all. You can order a piece of memory foam from Amazon. I sure can. I can, and I've looked up the price. I priced it out. It's about $200 to get the foam that I need, because I need it to be very thick. Also, the last piece of foam I got was too thin, and I could feel the wood underneath it, and of the bed I built. So this time I'm gonna get some real thick foam, like 5-6 inch foam, at least 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches. That way the bed isn't uncomfortable. People just trash it out so bad they need to dig a pit and put it on and cover it up. Fabric District, downtown, cheap. Chinatown. They got foam down there. What I have priced it out at this point is, I priced it out at about $200 for the bed that I want. The bed that I want to put up there. That's just the foam. And then I need to glue some of that foam together to make it thicker. Because Amazon's pretty limited on the foam they do have available. It's all like 2 inches thick. So I'm going to have to glue 2 pieces together and make it 4 inches thick. So like good industrial glue of some kind. So all in, I'll probably have to spend like $225 with the glue too. But there she is. That's the van. I got a futon mattress, good one, and IKEA, super comfy. That's cool. That might work too, actually. That might not be a bad solution. How much was the mattress? I bet they do have an IKEA. I bet they do have an IKEA in this town. Maybe I'll drive the van to IKEA. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just order off Amazon. I think I've had enough Swedish bullshit this month. But yeah, Arizona, how much was that mattress that you got? I'm pretty curious. But yeah, that's my van, guys. And my semi-beautiful view. But here's the problem I have with this view. So there's a household. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can see 8 homes from right here. 8 lives. 8 different tiny little micro communities. 8 different cultures. 8 different... It's interesting. 8 different versions of how people are doing life, all from this spot. I don't like it. Cybertex 3-inch, gel infused memory foam bed mattress, topper high density, cooling pad removable, fitted bamboo cover. Jeez, that's... Oh, $137. So that's a 3-inch gel infused memory foam. I would probably have to lay on it first, but 3 inches is probably not going to be thick enough, honestly. Like, I would like to get at least 4 or 5 inches, so that way I don't feel the wood underneath me, the plywood underneath me. But I didn't even consider doing it. Let me switch this around. I didn't really consider doing it with a futon mattress, so that might be something worth looking into. And it folds into a couch. My bed doesn't fold into a couch, but yeah, the futon does. But I won't be able to use... I don't need a futon, just the mattress. The space I have for a couch is pretty small. In fact, Caveman and I found a futon on the side of the road and grabbed it and threw it in the van and just tossed it in real quick, and it was all sideways and up on its end. And then we came back to the house and tried to make it like fit, and it did not fit. It was too long, so we had to go dump it back on the side of the road. So I gotta build my own couch, I think, but the bed space up there is gonna be it's an interesting size. It's not a queen, it's not a king, it's something in between. I might start me a channel here soon. Been looking at Amazon for some podcast equipment. That'd be cool, man. Yeah, fuck yeah, start a channel. Do it. Do it to it. Go to Topanga Canyon. I did. I was there yesterday, bro. I live streamed from Topanga Canyon yesterday. I was just there last night. That's how I ended the live stream. I drove from Long Beach to Malibu and then cut over Topanga Canyon and stopped the live stream at Mulholland Drive. So yeah, I was just there. They got like 20 different ones at IKEA. That's cool. Yeah, they got weird sizes and stuff too. I'll have to look into that. You said they had an IKEA where in Ventura? Is that what you said? By Ventura is IKEA. Okay. Yeah, that's a Swedish company. Keep in touch when you get the slabs or quartzite. Like I got some Oregon Outdoor Weekend Chief. Fuck yeah, dude. By the way, quartzite is spelled like the rock, quartz, and then site. Because there's quartz everywhere. There's just white quartz everywhere, and you can get clear quartz out of certain areas too. It's pretty cool. Yeah, $200. I've never actually ordered off Wayfair before, but $200 is about what I was expecting to spend. D. That's a 10-inch. That's way too thick. A 10-inch mattress. I wouldn't even have enough room. I wouldn't even have enough room to like sleep up there. I'd be hitting the roof and all squeezed in to like the fucking roof. Just get the mattress. They sell separately. They have Posturepedic ones too. That's cool. Yeah, maybe I will go to check out IKEA. First, I gotta sell my truck. That's where I'm at. If I sell my truck, I'll have the money to spend on the van. But right now, I'm pretty much underwater on everything. Wayfair Sleep 6-inch. That's not bad. $153. All right. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. That's my favorite place. And I go to the beach right at the end of Topanga Canyon. Radio by Malibu is my favorite beach. There's a dog beach that I went to last week up in Malibu that was pretty dope. I wouldn't mind going back there. The girl I was with had the super aggressive dog that bit some poor fucking puppy that ran up to it. And then anyways, I'd like to go back and reframe that place too. 150 for a 6-inch. That's not bad, actually. It's near Burbank. The Burbank Airport. What is the IKEA? My dog is dog aggressive. She hates other animals, period. Yeah, and you probably don't, like, take her to public dog beaches, do you? Dog barks. Dog barks at a dog park. This dog even went after Zag a couple of times. Thankfully, we were on it pretty quick. But yeah, like Zag's the smallest, chillest fucking dog ever. Yeah, you can't. You can't take your dog out because yeah, exactly. You can't. It's a good way to get sued. You can get an oversized memory foam mattress and cut to fit. Yeah, that's kind of what I was. That's kind of what I was thinking. It's just getting one that was too big, and cutting it down to size. In fact, getting a little extra because I plan on building a couch too. So having that as part of the couch also would work. Check out some of the hereby pay. What the fuck? Check out some of the buy here, pay here car lots. Oh, they might buy your truck. They're not going to give me what I want for my truck. No. I might as well call CarMax and ask them to give me $5,000 and drive off with it. They would give me way under what I'm underwater on the truck. I have bills to pay off, bro. So I need to get at least that and a little more to work on the van. And there's no dealership that's giving me a fair price. Everyone knows that. As soon as I buy my house, she will have 2 or 3 acres to run around on. Yeah, that's dope. I hope she does. Dogs deserve the space for sure. I see so many people here in LA with big dogs. I just don't I don't understand how you could have like a monstrous dog in a city. Like, where are you taking it to let it run? Like, you have to go to these structured places that they made just for you, and you have to drive to them. Like, otherwise, like, it's weird. It's so weird. Like, they don't have any space to sniff or explore. Like, their bathroom spaces are real tiny. It's if you live in a neighborhood like this. When you go, I mean, it's just, I don't know how people live, like, in the city like that. I just can't do it. I'm not built like this. Yeah, I got quoted by CarMax for $8,000 for my truck when I'm literally asking double that. Any dealership would be like $10,000. Yeah, it's a $16,000 truck, so that's what I have it listed for, $16,500. I would actually take a little less than 16, but not a whole lot less. I have a pretty big yard behind the building I live in. Let her run early morning or late at night. Yeah, that's cool. Call Rotolo Chevrolet in Fontana. Yeah, that's the thing, you guys. Like, dealerships don't give you a fair price for your vehicle because they need to make a profit too. And they're real nitpicky about the vehicle itself, about all like the things that it has wrong with it. And there is some cosmetic stuff going on with my truck. It's just cosmetic, but scratches in the paint because it's a truck. So maybe I will. They offered me $15,000 for a used car. That wouldn't be bad. I would take 15 for my pickup. What used car did they? What used car did you have? I posted my truck on Facebook and I put it in a whole bunch of local groups, and I also put it on OfferUp. Well, I had it on OfferUp, but I deleted that one and made a new one, so it would pop up on the top of everyone's feed that's looking for one. But you know, to be honest with you, like, it's a full-size truck, so I haven't seen too many full-size trucks driving around. I haven't. It's a lot of mid-size trucks, but full-size trucks, unless it's a work truck, I guess. But that thing's, I mean, it's a sharp-looking truck. I don't know if it'd make a great work truck without a little bit more extra, build to it, and ladder rack and headache rack and shit. But it'll tow whatever you throw at it. In fact, it's parked right over there. Right there. There she is. A 5.8 liter speed. It's a 5.3 liter. I wrote that ad wrong. Like 5.7 is the other, like most people will bore it out to 5.7. I've never heard of anyone boring it out to 0.1 more than that. So I fixed the ad. It's a 5.3 liter V8. It's also got the smart transmission, so when you're going downhill and you're riding your brake, you're riding your brake and it shifts the gears, the transmission, into the gear that you need to just coast. Then you can take your foot off the gas and the brake, and the engine just brakes for you. The van also has a couple of mechanical things I'd like to get looked at too. One of which is a suspension issue. My front passenger side suspension has a bit of a knock in it. It's not too bad. It's when I, when I go over a bump or something, but I'm also turning the wheel all the way, it'll make like a thunking sound. So I have been trying to drive it very easy, like it's a 40-year-old van. There is a pumpkin patch ferry over here across from the Petco by Seaport. Hi, by the way. That's cool. You're going to go to the Pumpkin Patch, Nemo? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Arizona. I have the truck at market value. It's a fair price for it, I think. It's a 2013 Chevy Silverado. It's a two-wheel drive, which makes it a little bit less expensive than the four-wheel drive. But it means better gas mileage also. That's why I got it. That's why I got the two-wheel drive, is because it had better gas mileage. The other option I have is throwing the van up on Marketplace and offer up and seeing if I can make a profit off of the van instead of the pickup, and just selling the van. But then I wouldn't have the van, and I don't have a house. I just have my truck right now, so. I've got my chicken breasts in the oven. Time to smoke this bowl of fire. That's cool. Eating dank food at Urban Plates. I have seen Urban Plates on the Uber Eats. They've been all over that. So, I haven't ordered from there though, but it looks kind of cool. A lot of health food. Someone gave you a gift card. That's a cool kickdown. Hey, if any of you have not followed Nemo yet, we live streamed together yesterday, and he's got his own channel, so go check him out. Thanks, Special Ed. Appreciate it. Unless you're talking to Nemo, then congrats, Nemo. How is the food? Tell us how the food is. I'd rather just cook my own food. I'm tired of the fast food stuff, just my opinion. Yeah, that place he's eating at is wouldn't know if it's considered fast food or not. It's a restaurant that, if I remember correctly, was mostly like real healthy food. Oh, by the way, that's my chili plant, and it's not looking as great as it was because I was gone for a couple of days and didn't water it. But I'm gonna see what I can do to bring it back to life. It's a little pricey, but so dank I'm eating chimichurri steak and red and white quinoa and roasted Brussels sprouts with a ginger lemon mojito. Not super healthy and a little pricey. Yeah, that's what I expected. But here in the city, like, there's so much delivery, you can literally have pretty much any restaurant delivered to you, whether it be through Uber Eats or DoorDash. But the price is worth it because it's so high quality. Yeah, for sure. People drive down this road all the time, even at night. 24 people in here, 17 likes. Some of you haven't hit the like button. I was a waitress for 5 years, and the things that go into those kitchens, man, I'll cook. Thank you. Yeah, I worked at a few restaurants in my life. Some of them are pretty good. 80% is crappy crap going on. 80%, huh? That's a pretty high number. The restaurant I worked at, the fast food joints were meh. I mean, fast food, but the restaurants I worked at, um, I'd say 90% of them cared about what they were putting out. Then you have Nutty Nuts delivering your food, but yeah, the food's sealed, and there's like a piece of tape over it, so you know nobody opened it. Like you'd know, the restaurant puts the tape on there, so the drivers don't get into your food. And honestly, most of the drivers are just people like just trying to make a living, like cab drivers, just in a hurry. Can you see a needle? I'm not that paranoid. I don't think people are putting needle marks in my food randomly. Like we never found razor blades in our candy as kids either. Oh, cool, Nemo! You paid your phone bill. That's dope. That's cool as fuck. Yeah, I've delivered food before. I don't think that I would have ever. I was at Nutty Nuts at one point. I actually was part owner at a company in Central Oregon that delivered food before Uber Eats even existed. And we would do the same thing. We would contract with restaurants and charge a little delivery fee. And that's how we made our money, was on the delivery fee. And then Uber Eats came out and they made an app, and it was like, damn, why didn't we think of that? But Ben Takeout was the name of that company. I was a part owner of it for a while. Yeah, that's cool, Nemo. You paid your phone bill. That's dope. I know you were worried about that, man. I know that was stressing you out. Glad that worked out. Smoking a bowl of trim. Yeah, now you can just chill and not stress. That's cool, dude. Now you can just chill, keep posting, download Power Director and start learning that app. It's real easy, dude. It's real easy. Man, I got enough sun over this last week though that I started peeling. That's cool. It's been a while since I've actually peeled. Like, I didn't have a sunburn, but I had enough that my skin was like, all right, we're dead now. We're dead now. Pull me off. And you know that feeling when you're like peeling off sunburned skin? It feels so good. Am I the only one who thinks it feels good? I think it feels good. It's like all this fresh new skin underneath, just exposed all of a sudden. I know, D, I saw thanks so much, human shape. Oh, D, you helped him out? That's cool as fuck. You're a rock star. I like using my channel to help other people get connected. That's cool as hell. I like that. Like, good on you, D. So, D, since you cook every night, what's for dinner? What are you cooking tonight? I need to go do some grocery shopping so I can cook tonight too. Because getting delivery is too fucking expensive to do all the time. It really is. It's just so convenient though. Like, it's just so convenient. And I don't get the option to have food delivery very often. Boneless chicken breast, yellow rice with pink beans. What are pink beans? Is that like Barbie food? Pink beans. um, yeah, it sounds delicious though. Spanish beans. The Spanish beans. That's fascinating. I'm gonna have to look these up. I'll do it when I go inside. Pink. I got my other phone right here. I guess I could do it right here. If it works. This is what my... Oh, now it's working. Like, my phone's messed up, and it's just fritzing out all the time. Pink beans. Oh, Goya beans. Yeah, I know what those are. Yeah, like, see, my phone's just... Sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. It decides when you deserve it. I need to get my phone screen replaced. Delivery is expensive for me in Iowa. I can't imagine California. So I actually did bother to spend $25 for the Uber Eats like premium or whatever. So the delivery fees are I don't have delivery fees, and I've had delivery enough that it's paid for itself by now. But it was like $7, $8 every time I had delivery. The taxes here is what kills you, man. The taxes here make it so much more expensive. Beans that are pink, obviously. Yeah. Goya. Yeah, I know Goya beans. I'm probably even saying that wrong. Goya. Taxation without equal representation. Yeah, we all get that, bro. Everyone. I don't care what state you're in, that's happening to you. Anyone care to guess what the average tax rate is in America? Like the average. Without Googling it, without looking it up. What do you think the average tax rate in America is? How much of your income is taken by the government? %8. You think 8% of everyone's income is taken by the government? It's much higher than that. is much, much higher than that. The average tax rate in America it would be, if it was 8%, that'd be beautiful. I wouldn't even complain. And this is not just income tax. I'm talking like sales tax, I'm talking food tax, gas tax, sin tax, love tax if you get married. All of the taxes combined. I can tell you the high end, if you're somebody who gets the high end of the tax rate, it's about 40%. So on the low end, or the average, sorry, the average tax rate in America is 28%. 28.4 as of 2021. The 8.2% that you're thinking of, Cole, is just income tax. Yeah, about 30%, Crystal, is the average. And that's a quarter of your income that's just going to the government. And I didn't tell them they could. Thankfully, my income, since I'm disabled veteran, is tax free. They don't take taxes out of my income, but they do take it when I get gas or when I purchase food or when I buy anything. I fucking pay a tax. Yep, 30%. Now, do you guys think? I'm curious what everyone thinks about this because I know what I think, but I mean, other people's input's always interesting. Do you guys think that we get 30% of our income back? Like, because that's what taxes are for, right? Like, the government takes our taxes, and then in return, we get benefits of some kind, whether that be security or whether that be, a social net or whether that be education, whatever it is. We're supposed to get that back because that's what it's for. Do you guys think that we're getting 30% of our income in return for what we pay? All of my pennies being saved for my home purchase, so it's the cheapest food for me until I'm in my house. Yeah, for sure. Cooking is cheaper. Taxes suck. The steak was amazing, thinly sliced, perfectly done, medium rare. That's fucking cool, Nemo. Better not mess that up. Almost 200 out of my check every week. That's a lot of money. So yeah, D, you don't think that we're getting 30% of our income back or our taxes back? I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, like, because really the difference between the two sides of the aisle is like what we should be spending our taxes on. Um, but I don't think either parties have managed to give us 30% back, for what we're giving them. I don't think we're getting as much of a reward in return. No, we aren't unless we got kids under 16. Yeah, and then you get some tax breaks, but that money's all coming from somebody else too. So, does that person who doesn't have kids that's paying a higher tax rate, do they think that they're getting 30% in return? I don't know. I don't think we are, and I don't think either parties have ever given us that. Not in my lifetime. Not since I can remember. And if you've ever worked for the government, you know how incredibly bloated it is. Let me tell you a true story of the two times I've worked for the government. One being I was a recruiter in the National Guard, and we would go to conference every year. And conference basically consisted of training, like annual training that we would do, and we would give out awards for the best recruiters, and um, it was interesting. Like, it was just an annual conference we would go to, and they could do it anywhere, right? Like, they could do it we were in Oregon, and in Oregon we could have gone to any of the convention centers throughout the state. But what did they do instead? Well, they would fly us to Hawaii, Vegas. I went to Alaska. Every year they would fly us somewhere like cool as shit because the army was paying for it and they had like an unlimited budget. Then the war started winding down. Recruiting budgets started getting slashed. And now all of their conferences are done in Oregon and everyone drives their government vehicle to get to the conference because the budgets, it was just so bloated during the war. Now, that's the first story I have. Well, I'm not quite done with that one. I can tell you right now that every year, as a recruiter, we wasted $1 million a year at least, where we could have done things efficiently and cheaper, but we needed to. The idea is you have to spend all of your budget before the next year, because then you could be like, hey, we ran out of money, and you request more. And then the next year, your budget's bigger in order to pay for the things that you need to be successful. We were soldiers. We should have been able to do it for less. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're supposed to do more with less. But that's not the way that the bloated system works. Then I get out of the Army and I go get hired at the employment department in Oregon, where I'm a state employee. Not a federal employee like I was before, but a state employee. And it was the same thing. My superiors up in Salem, which is the capital of Oregon, they would tell me, like, hey, spend, 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 travel, travel, travel. And I was the local veteran employee representative for the Central Oregon area, and then I was eventually the regional veteran employer representative for 3/4 of the state of Oregon. And I drove all over the state and stayed in hotels, nice hotels, all paid for by the taxpayers. So that's what they wanted us to do, is spend, so that way the next year the budget, the budget could be increased. I was taking employers, considering hiring veterans, I was taking them out to dinners, like nice dinners. I mean, it was very much a sales job with an unlimited budget. So that's government spending in a nutshell. That's why we're at 30% taxes, the average American. Some people are much higher than that too. On the high end, some people are much, much higher than that. So that's my bit about that. I think I might have lost comments. I think it might be on my computer, because I haven't seen any in a minute. I'm gonna go inside, grab all my stuff. That's my noise I do to get Zag to follow me. I have a louder one too for different distances. Alright, let's see. Yeah, my comments have now not... My comments aren't on... Oh, this is a mess. They're not on my phone no more. Oh yeah, they are. You guys were just being quiet. Yeah, you guys got quiet. But that's okay. I was just ranting, wasn't I? I've just never understood. Other countries, the taxes are just so much more simple, and I feel like you get a little bit more return. Like, each individual gets more in return. And I think that what we get in return primarily is a strong military, and I think that we're kind of sick of that. I think we're sick of war and conflict. But that is our major export, isn't it? Is war. Like, that's that's America's favorite pastime. That's how they all live, and that's why we pay so much. Yeah. Just listening to you. Thanks, Crystal. We like to hear your stories. I've got them. I got stories. Hey, has anyone watched the Has anyone watched the new Dahmer, the Jeffrey Dahmer shit on Netflix? Let me plug my microphone back in. Actually, I probably need to charge it. Oh no, I'm good. That's good. Is that better? Turn your volume down. It's crazy that it's like 10 degrees hotter here than it was in Long Beach. That surprises me because it seems like we're not that far away. It doesn't seem like there's been much change in elevation or anything. But it's yeah, like 10 degrees cooler over there. Obviously the water, but yeah, Crystal, you've been watching Dahmer? That's a crazy show. I haven't finished it yet, but I know it happens. But that actor that's playing that dude, like, I think I want to see him in other stuff, and not stuff where he's playing like a crazy guy, but like, I want to see what else he can do. I thought he was a good actor. 75 in New Jersey. Oh, New Jersey, that's the other place where they pump your gas for you. Oregon and Jersey. It's crazy for October. Yeah, it's crazy here for October too. I think I think it's hotter than I ever remember it. Like I'm still waiting. Usually I'm in slabs right around now. Evan Peters. Is that his name? Evan Peters. Yeah, I like to see him in more stuff. He's a good actor. What should I cook for dinner tonight? Let's see. You guys have had me for, you guys got me for like another 15 minutes or so. Oh, that's right. He was an American Horror Story, wasn't he? I don't watch a whole lot of horror, honestly. I don't know if I've ever watched an episode of that show. Was he good in American Horror Story? I kind of know the premise of that show. It was like each season was a different genre of horror with the same actors and stuff, right? Hey, now we're even, Steven. 21 people on, 21 likes. Nice. Thanks, guys. Hey, what's up? No Justice. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the live stream. How you doing today? And say your eyes get real blue and red when you smoke or are tired like mine. Get real green and red when I smoke. Are my eyes real red now? Well, I think this light brings them out a little bit too. I am tired though. I haven't slept for shit in the last like week. Good, I just bought a 2004 Honda Civic for 2K. Little fucker is a racer. That's cool. I had a Honda Civic, I think the same year actually. It blew up on me. Like the engine blew. On my way to Mexico, as a matter of fact. Bye, Crystal. Oh, pink and blue. Pink and blue eyes. Got 2004 Hyundai. Hyundai. What was your guys' first car? Like, what was the first car you ever had? 279,000 miles. That's dope. Yeah, can't be a Japanese car. My first car was a 1969 Dodge Polaris. It was this enormous boat, and it had the curb scrapers still on it. And this was in like, late. How old was I? Like late 90s when I first got it. I fucking loved that thing, but it was enormous. Eventually, it died too. It just became too expensive to keep going. A 78 Grand Prix, a 93 S10. And then the one I had after that was a a 79 Buick Regal. And it was also a boat, not as big as the Polaris, but it was huge. Like the two-door giant fucking long ass doors. Yeah, those Grand Prix were pretty big too back in the day. That's how they made them, like just big cars. Like even the Batmobile had this just giant front end back then. Now it's different, but that's what they thought cars. That's what they thought big ass cars were cool. And get this, my ignition went, and so my ex rigged a light switch and started it, and you wouldn't flip the switch to the car. That's not. I mean, that makes sense. Just turn the ignition switch into a light switch. That's funny. I got pulled over with it, and the cops laughed at me. I've seen the ignition switches as a lot of different types of switches, usually automotive switches. I've never seen a light switch. That's funny. If it was one of those old school like circle ones that you push in, you can adjust the brightness. Then you can adjust the RPMs too, and it's your like gas. If I was a cop, I'd laugh at you too. When I was in high school, I had this friend who rolled his car and he broke all of the glass out of his car. There was just no windshield, there was no back window, all the passenger window, driver window, all of them gone. And he would drive that around Redmond, Oregon. And apparently in Oregon, the law says that you have to have windshield wipers. It doesn't say you have to have a windshield. And his wipers worked. So every time he got pulled over for it, with his goggles on, he would turn on his windshield wipers and they'd just be swinging out in the air. And the cops would just laugh at him like, all right, you're good to go. Red garbage bags for your taillights, a light switch. That's funny. You wouldn't even get away with that today. No lens, just the bulbs with red bags. That's funny. Hey, if it works, it ain't stupid. Yeah, the car was a joke, but it ran. It was fast as fuck. V8 in that mofo. Did that troll didn't come back? I missed him. I figured he was busy making another profile. I kept up with a Porsche till he threw it in fifth. Yeah, those Grand Prix were pretty fast. That was like one of the first, like, muscle car style that Wasn't that Pontiac that came out with that? Now Pontiac sucks. You guys got me for another 10 minutes. So if you goad me into a 10-minute story, you have time. Also, if you want to donate, all my links are where they usually are in the description of this video, in the description of the channel. So, yeah, maybe sponsor a joint or something. That'd be cool. Fords suck now, too. Yeah, that's the truth. I had a supercharged Grand Prix in high school. Pontiac no longer exists. Do they not exist anymore? Was it the Sunfire that put them out of business? Mopar or no car? Fucked over rebuilt Dodge. I do like my Chevy and Dodge. Like, I can't pick between the two. If it's a diesel, even still, like, I do like the Cummins. I've owned a Cummins before. I had a 91 Dodge diesel with a granny gear, 24 valve, Allison transmission, the old square box trucks. Ah, I wish I had never sold that thing. I'd still have it today. They were owned by GM and went under back in like 2010 or so, somewhere around there. Yeah, that Sunfire fucked them up. Literally no better engine in existence than a Cummins million-mile motors. I don't know if there's a couple of million mile motors out there. They've got this whole award thing for them, but yeah, there's a couple of them out there. Toyota makes a million-mile motor. In fact, let's look that up. I'm curious. Million-mile motors. Yeah, there's a whole ass club. You can't just find information anymore. You have to dig through fucking ads and stuff. Hyundai makes the Elantra 2013. It's a million-mile motor. The 1990 Honda Accord million-mile motor. A Lincoln Town Car from 83, 1.3 million. 66 Volvo, Crown Vic. Dodge Ram, 1996, 2500. There's a Saab, the Silverado 3500 HD, 1.2 million mile. Isn't that a diesel? Simple, efficient inline six, so it's much easier to work on as well as any other inline four baggers forever. Yeah, no, I do like the Cummins. I'm not gonna lie, like, it is a good engine. And the Allison transmission, like, but I also had a Caterpillar uh, diesel, and it was a pretty good engine too. And it did belly up and die on me, and I just couldn't afford to have it fixed. Yeah, those four bangers do go forever. Hey, what's up, Donna? Welcome to the end of the live stream. I've been on for the last couple hours. This will be available later to rewatch if you so desire, just like all of my live streams are. I have been working on my videos, but I've also been like not very motivated lately, and I haven't sold the truck yet, which is kind of what ties in the whole video together. So that's where I'm lingering on that front. But as I do stuff, as I leave, I'll make more videos too, and I'll keep going live so y'all can chat me up. It's nice to get to know you. Appreciate the distraction from everyone. Cats are very good, as well as inline six, pretty similar to Cummins. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, my Allison transmission, I had one on both too. So Oh, sorry to hear about the truck. Oh, the truck's fixed now. I was in a little tiny fender bender that put a big dent in the passenger door. They just replaced the door. So, yeah, the truck's in good shape. I just haven't sold it yet, so I'm lingering here in Babylon, in Los Angeles, and I'd love to get the hell out of here. But I'm still here until it sells, and it hasn't had a whole lot of bites. I'm right at market value. Maybe I need to go a little under, and if I want to have a quicker sale, we'll see. But that's where I'm at. I'm kind of dwindling low on money, and it's only October 7th, but everything here is so expensive. This is not a good spot to be stuck at. It's really not. So, yeah, anyways, if y'all haven't hit subscribe yet, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you haven't hit the like button for the live stream yet, go ahead and hit the like button. And I'll see you guys next time. Consider donating. My links are in the description of this video, the description of my channel, and pretty much in the comments of all my edited, posted videos, not my live streams. But they're all in the description, so go check them out. I got Cashapp, PayPal, Venmo, and I think I've even recently tried to, what was the other one that, oh, Google Pay. I guess that's a thing. So, see you guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys chatting me up and listening to me. So, you guys are badass. D, big shout out to you for hooking Nemo up with his phone bill so he can keep doing his YouTube thing. That's pretty cool. Really appreciate that. And so does Nemo. So, big shout out to you, D. Bye, guys.